O come, desire of nations, bind in one the hearts of all mankind. Bid thou our sad divisions cease, and be thyself our King of peace. The Lord continued to keep his promises, or covenant, to his people, even though they continually failed to be his righteous representatives. But God continued to speak to them through his prophets, saying, Behold, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. Not like the covenant that I made with their fathers on the day when I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, my covenant that they broke, though I was their husband, declares the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, declares the Lord. I will put my laws within them, and I will write it on their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. The people of Israel longed for the day when the Lord would restore the brokenness of the world, when the stump of Jesse would fulfill the promise that the wolf shall dwell with the lamb, when the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. They ached for the day when the nations would cease to war with each other, when they could dwell in the land securely. Would the day ever come? When the Israelites obeyed the Lord's command to observe the Sabbath day, they rested from their work. This was a reminder that just as it was the Lord who brought them to rest in Canaan, it was the Lord who would someday bring them into his eternal rest. This rest was when the creation itself would be set free from its bondage to corruption and obtain the freedom of the glory of the children of God. This rest would not be obtained through any means but faith in God, just as Abraham had had. Faith throughout the suffering, throughout the doubt, throughout the waiting. Faith that the words spoken by God's prophets were true, that there was one coming who would bring peace and prosperity. For unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.